The president pulling out even more stops on health care reform, sitting down for 5 nationally televised interviews on the same morning and then doing late night. ABC senior White House correspondent joins us now, Jake Tapper, about the only person who won't be interviewing the president coming up. Jake?
Good morning, Diane. Well, polls indicate that a majority of Americans say the more they hear about President Obama's health care push, the less they like it. Now, the White House says that's because they're hearing false charges, hence a massive publicity blitz that critics say risks overexposure for the president.
This Sunday, President Obama will make an appearance on ABC News This Week with George Stephanopoulos, and also on the Sunday shows of CNN, CBS, NBC, and Univision. A 5-show feat that Monica Lewinsky's attorney William Ginsburg first did in 1998.
I'm not in negotiation with Kenneth Starrs.
And in addition to what's called a full Ginsburg, there was Good Morning America last week, 60 Minutes, CNBC, and Bloomberg News this week, and David Letterman next week. Some media consultants say it's all too much.
I think that begins to wear on a lot of people.
He's on magazine covers, the evening news, even in promos for the new George Lopez comedy show on TBS.
Could you offer me a position like Secretary of State, Ambassador to Mexico? You know, something where I could wear a badge?
No.
It's gone beyond overexposure, and now we have what I would call the Obama omnipresence. You almost can't escape this president.
Some real people think so too.
Personally, I'm tired of it. I think most people are tired of it.
But Mark McKinnon, the media consultant for George W. Bush and John McCain, disagrees.
I don't think he's overexposed. I think he's one of the most gifted political communicators that we've seen in presidential history. And telling President Obama to stay off the media is like telling Frank Sinatra to stay away from the microphone.
The White House calls the overexposure idea, quote, an anachronistic view of how people consume news in this day and age. With the audience splitting over hundreds of channels these days, the president could appear on all the Sunday shows, morning shows, evening news programs, and late night, and not even reach half the country. Plus,
we live in 24-hour news cycles now, and if the president isn't filling the vacuum, his opponents will be.
Questions about the president being overexposed or not new, Diane. Critics have been carping about it since March. Asked for a comment from ABC News about this story, the White House said they would be happy to deny all of ABC News interview requests for the president for the rest of the year. They were joking, I think, Diane.